creature of holistic nature. They will stop at nothing to feed. In their own habitat, they are dominant. This is the meat eater. Rested from a 12-hour nap, the meat eater goes where he finds most of his prey. It will be a field day for the meat eater. Vegetables will not provide a satisfying meal for the meat eater, nor will candies or dried fruits. Only one thing will satisfy his dangerous appetite. A dense creature, the meat eater knows only two things: sleeping and eating. And now, it is time to eat. These are his only instincts. The meat eater is an idiot. It is time for the meat eater to prepare his meal. He must be careful not to make a noise so that other meat eaters won't hear him and try to steal his meal. His prep is marvelous, and in due time he shall be feasting. My lungs are still filled with smoke. Oh, no. Focus. There you go. It's so easy to make fun of people. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is just so easy to just be like, oh, look at stupid liberal woman make fun of me for, or me make fun of her. She dumb, feminist. Ask me questions. It's so freaking easy. Because it's like the bandwagon thing to do. I don't know where I'm going with this, but I want to talk about these freaking vegans, man. It's so ironic that I would make that, right? I don't have a problem with vegans. I think you should be able to live whatever lifestyle you want. Just like I don't have a problem with feminists, and I would even identify as a feminist myself, as a matter of fact. But you got people like this guy who are like, idiots think that meat can't cause cancer. Okay, first of all, nobody cares if meat causes cancer. People do a lot of things that causes cancer. People smoke cigarettes. People inhale burning peppers on the stove. We know, okay? Like, it's okay. Like, we're going to continue to do what we want. You continue to do what you want. But what I don't like is it reminds me so much of BuzzFeed, the way this guy talks in this video, and I want to take a little listen to it. What a fantastic way to begin your video. A new order is coming. Fantastic. It makes me want to watch the rest of it. It's such a wonderful opening. Did that say prepare for the coming of Baphomet? Uh-oh.
The World Health Organization made the report on meat and processed meat causing cancer, it's not unexpected that the worst of the fitness industry would try and convince you that meat and processed meat are perfectly safe to eat and healthy.
You know what's funny is I actually think this dude is right a little bit, because people are dumb. But this dude is like, oh, let's see what Jim is doing, because I care so much. Let me point out the fact that there's like one dude in the fitness industry who is telling people that meat doesn't cause cancer. Yes, it's dangerous to say that, but at the same time, nobody gives a flying fuck, right?
This is not science. Let me tell you guys a little bit about science. This is an epidemiological study.
Well, here's the thing, Jim. The World Health Organization analyzed over 800 studies and found strong mechanistic evidence that red meat and processed meat have a carcinogenic effect.
Nobody fucking cares. That's what I'm saying, like, It's the same thing as the BuzzFeed thing again, man. It's like you make a good point sometimes, but you're coming on your little camera. Irony, I guess, because look at me. But you're like, Jim. Listen here, Jim.
I think that indicates that not all 800 studies were epidemiological studies, so I'm convinced you didn't even read their report.
But that's not the worst that I'm going to share with you today. That's some tame stuff. I want to show you some other things. I want to show you some crazy folks. The meat eater is protective of his prey. He must remain defensive in the case that any nearby meat eaters might smell his prey. The prey is not suitable as it is for the meat eater. He must make it tastier. If this were a populated field, the meat eater would not have time, and he would have had to eat his prey raw. I had to fix whatever it was I was doing with my camera, because that was not working. That crap was all over the place. That vegan couple is this couple on YouTube that is a vegan couple, obviously, and they post stuff about veganism. Again, live your freaking life. Do what you want. But don't do this!
Guys, welcome back to the channel.
Welcome back. It's Sunday morning and we are gathering in a car park, as you do.
That's what we do as vegan activists.
Don't send your friends to brigade people just trying to have a little fried chicken for lunch and talk about protein. All flash mobs are annoying. I would hate to be sitting in a mall and get danced on for no reason. It would piss me off even more if it was a vegan. That was so stupid. It wouldn't piss me off more. It would piss me off if while I was eating my fried chicken, someone came up to me and was like, "Don't you want to eat this leaf? Don't you?" No, I want to eat goat dick and cow ass. God. This is science, my friend. If you don't, we are herbivorous, if that's the word, creatures. We can eat plants and meat, and you eat whichever you prefer. So go tell, like, animals in the wild. Go tell a tiger he can't eat the wildebeest. Because you think they taste good. First of all, this is just such a hard-headed thing. This is such a hard-headed thing to think. Because if you think that screaming at customers in a KFC... Look, if somebody is saying, let me get up, get in my car, drive to a KFC, and order some fried chicken and eat it. If you think that a person who makes that choice, those series of choices, if you think that you're going to walk up to them and say, "Hey, you want to eat this grass?" And they're going to be like, "Oh, damn, what'd I eat this chicken for?" And they're going to throw it away and start eating the grass with you. I know grass is delicious and it's nutritious, and every time you see a forest, you start to quiver with hunger. But I like fried chicken. Yes, wring that turkey's neck and that chicken's neck and defeather that motherfucker and stick them in the fryer and serve them up with a freaking side of coleslaw, even though I don't like coleslaw, and carrots, even though I don't like carrots. And I'm going to eat it. Don't yell at me while I'm eating KFC. Look at this guy. "Oh, what do you get your protein?" It almost feels like that dude's an actor. So, but, dude, what about my protein? Well, glad you freaking asked, paid actor who is on our side. You can eat a tree and be strong. This is the type of shit, I'm telling you, you can do what you want. Me, I like, you want to know what I like? You want to know what I like? I like hentai. That had nothing to do with the video. The meat eater must be careful not to cause fire, as not to draw any other meat eaters. Flavor is important to the meat eater, and he will only settle for the finest. The meat eater is naturally asthmatic. Picked from a nearby tree, the meat eater's favorite produce is Doritos. This is the only non-meat product he will consume. The meat eater's meal is ready. Alright, let's see what I did here. Look, my point of this video is similar to the last one, you know? If you make a good point, you make a good point. And if we want to have a debate, let's debate. But don't leave people alone. Like, what are you doing making these snarky-ass videos talking to really only just yourself? Isn't that what I'm doing? Anyways. Don't freaking flash mob people at the mall. You're not going to change anybody's mind, just like I'm not going to change your mind. I'm not going to present to you this freaking succulent steak, this delicious, amazing, well-seasoned steak, and be like, oh, it's good, and you're going to be like, what he's saying makes sense. You're not. Without further ado... Oh, that is fucking rancid. I can't believe I made that even as a joke. Ah! Oh! Ah! That is so gross! I bought the wrong flavor!